Horoscope for March 2026 season of high ambition and foundational strength. March will be a period of intense development for you, as external circumstances act as a powerful catalyst for both professional and personal evolution. This month, your progress will be driven less by internal whims and more by fortunate yet demanding opportunities that require extra effort in exchange for impressive results. With the primary planetary activity concentrated in your 10th house, the sector of career, authority, and legacy, the tasks at hand will be truly large-scale and significant in nature. A major milestone occurs with the lunar eclipse in your 4th house, bringing key developments to your home life, family dynamics, and relationships with parents. It is important to remember that this event is not the finale. Rather, it serves as a pivotal turning point in a long-term transformative cycle of your lifestyle that won't fully conclude until early 27. You are now reaching a crossroad where a responsible decision or a significant event will define the trajectory of your domestic affairs for the foreseeable future. During the second half of March, the focus shifts to your 11th house, intensifying your drive for social recognition and the need to expand your circle of like-minded connections. This is an ideal window for personal branding, active networking in digital spaces, and sourcing partners for collaborative ventures. In the final decade of the month, your ruling planet Mercury stations direct. This will clear the fog of any recent misunderstandings, eliminate annoying delays, and spark rapid forward momentum for your plans. Overall, March 2026 promises to be an exceptionally fruitful chapter, where your success will be directly proportional to your willingness to play the long game. March 2nd, Mars enters Pisces, activating your 10th house of career and public image until April 9th. Mars, the planet of vitality, will, and decisive action, will create a dynamic T-square aspect to your sign during this transit. While challenging aspects often feel demanding, they are precisely what catalyze significant professional and personal growth. During this period, the impetus for action will likely stem from external circumstances rather than personal desire. New responsibilities or heightened expectations at work may emerge, pushing you beyond your comfort zone. You might experience periods of tension in your interactions with authority figures, regulatory bodies like tax agencies, or your superiors. However, it is through navigating this external pressure that you will achieve substantial progress. This month is not about passive gains. It's about actively earning your achievements through persistence, resilience, and the ability to manage pressure. Every effort invested will contribute to your future status and authority. March 3rd, a lunar eclipse in Virgo occurs in your 4th house of home and roots, bringing a pivotal focus to the foundations of your life. This eclipse will draw your attention to matters concerning your residence, real estate, property, or rental situations. The 4th house also governs deep family dynamics and relationships with close relatives. Virgo's energy, a sign of order and practicality, will ignite a strong desire for organization and a thorough spring cleaning in all aspects of your domestic and familial life. You'll feel an urgent need to clear out chaos, streamline household processes, and bring clarity to lingering family issues. It's crucial to understand that this eclipse is part of a longer cycle of transformation for your home environment and family structures. It doesn't signify an end to current events but rather a key turning point, necessitating a responsible decision or a significant choice. The narrative unfolding now will gradually develop, with its final resolution occurring on February 20th, 2027, when the concluding eclipse of this series takes place in the same sector. Thus, this current event lays the groundwork for future stability, making now the time to establish the right intentions and foundations. March 5th, the Sun forms a harmonious aspect of good fortune with benevolent Jupiter, a time for gathering generous fruits. This day will be a moment of triumph and well-deserved reward for your past efforts. Jupiter's influence will bring tangible results, manifesting both in material gains and deep emotional satisfaction. In your professional sphere, this is an excellent period for receiving bonuses, premiums, or unexpected yet highly enticing offers from partners and management. Any financial operations, whether signing long-term contracts, closing significant deals, or making substantial personal purchases, promise to be exceptionally profitable and fortunate. Furthermore, this day awakens our nobler qualities. You may feel inspired to perform a generous act or offer selfless assistance. Such a display of generosity of spirit will not only bring you inner harmony, but also create positive karmic momentum for the future. Harness this bright energy to strengthen your well-being and support those in need. March 6th, Venus, the planet of harmony, beauty, and material prosperity, moves into Aries, activating your 11th house until March 30th. Her presence in this sector of social achievements and outcomes opens a period of notable success and public recognition for you. This is an ideal time for any collaborative work, launching online projects, and actively promoting your ideas through social networks. During this period, social engagement and commercial endeavors will bring not only satisfaction, but also tangible benefits. For those open to new connections, this Venus transit creates excellent conditions for meeting people. Thanks to the energy of the 11th house, interactions on specialized online platforms could lead to meeting a truly interesting person. This is also a favorable window for strengthening familial bonds. Relationships with siblings will become warmer and more trusting, and resolving financial tasks together during this time will be smooth and productive. March, with Venus in Aries, is a time when your ambitions and social connections align to foster your well-being. March 7th, this day is a time for the birth of new long-term goals and a test of your faith in your dreams. On this day, the Sun conjoins retrograde Mercury, signaling the emergence of a crucial strategic task or idea. The full realization of this plan will span 3 to 4 months, demanding patience and consistency. This could involve launching a major project, commencing work with a key client, or processing significant documentation. Despite Mercury's retrograde motion, which may obscure some details, this moment is crucial for laying the groundwork for your future professional and social success. Concurrently, in your 11th house, the sector of hopes, and the future, a magical conjunction of Venus and Neptune occurs. This aspect infuses the day with special spiritual power and inspiration. It serves as a reminder that success in material endeavors is inextricably linked to the purity of your intentions and the strength of your inner conviction. It's vital to remember the core principle of this day, your ability to genuinely believe in your goals and trust the universe's support will become the unseen engine that helps you navigate any practical challenges. This is a day when a rational plan must unite with deep intuitive trust in the path you are on. March 8th, the cosmic climate grows more complex due to tense planetary alignments, urging you to choose your words carefully and practice radical self-honesty. Today, Black Moon Lilith forms challenging aspects with the lunar nodes, which may create ripples in your interpersonal relationships. The actions or demands of partners could place you in an awkward position or force an ambiguous choice. Given the likelihood of external pressure, the stars strongly advise against making commitments or promises that may be difficult to fulfill down the line. It is better to press pause than to give your word in the heat of the moment and regret it later. Simultaneously, the Venus-Saturn conjunction kicks off a new annual cycle for manifesting your deepest desires. This is a pivotal moment where abstract dreams finally have the chance to take on a concrete, tangible form. However, as Saturn is the planet of truth and structure, it demands absolute emotional integrity. Today, you are called to look inward and honestly assess your feelings regarding key people in your life or current projects. Strip away the illusions and acknowledge your true motives. Only by facing the reality of the situation can you lay a solid foundation for future success and build relationships in sincerity and mutual respect. March 9th, this is your sect and chance window. Thanks to a repeating harmonious aspect between Mercury and Jupiter. This configuration is part of a unique three-act cycle. The first occurred on February 16th, and the finale is set for April 3rd. If you hesitated to take a big step in mid-February, left a project unfinished, or were forced into a timeout by circumstances, now is the perfect time to revisit those plans. The energy of this alignment is highly supportive of financial resolutions and professional advancement. It's also an auspicious time for high-status acquisitions that bolster your image and social standing. Fate is once again opening a door for you. Use this momentum to push your goals across the finish line. March 13th, a rare and potent astrological event unfolds. Mars conjoins the North Node of Destiny in your 10th house of career and public image. This planetary alignment in the sector of career and status is last seen in April 2007, marking a moment of colossal energetic breakthrough. The North Node, symbolizing the path of future evolution, amplifies Mars's drive and power tenfold, creating conditions for a radical transformation of your social standing. This aspect opens the door for a significant leap forward in your career, business, or even personal life. It's an ideal time to solidify your professional reputation and establish undeniable authority in your field. It's crucial to remember that this conjunction powerfully amplifies existing energies if you're actively striving for success. Your efforts will yield extraordinary results. Conversely, if you allow fear and doubt to dominate, this aspect can magnify those as well. Therefore, on March 13th, maintaining awareness and directing all your energy toward constructive, creative goals is paramount. This is your chance to rewrite your future narrative. March 14th, the tense interplay between Mars and Black Moon Lilith calls for heightened vigilance and emotional equilibrium. On this day, it is critically important to resist impulsive actions and avoid rushing into definitive conclusions or decisions. The astrological climate suggests that external influences on your affairs may become overwhelming and potentially manipulative. You might encounter attempts by others to sway your opinion or undermine your position. ChatGPT born on May 30th, May 31st, or June 1st should exercise particular caution, as the risk of encountering distorted information is heightened for you. During this period, covert assessments might be underway. Facts could be distorted, or ambiguous language may be employed to mislead you. Strive to maintain a detached observer stance today and meticulously verify any incoming information. Avoid getting entangled in intrigues, and do not accept words at face value without documentary evidence. Your discernment and ability to analyze situations objectively will be your strongest defense against psychological professional pressure. Remember, any information received today requires double-checking. It's best to postpone significant actions until the fog of uncertainty lifts. March 15th, retrograde Mercury conjoins Mars, forging a powerful blend between your thoughts and your intention to act. This alignment fuses the energy of communication with willpower on such a day. You'll be inclined to speak your mind directly and move swiftly to actualize what you've declared. A potent inner impulse arises, a strong desire to overhaul, rectify, or radically alter the current state of affairs. It may feel like there's no time to delay, and the solution is readily apparent. However, despite this seeming decisiveness, the stars advise against forcing events. As Mercury is still in its retrograde phase, many details of the situation remain hidden from your view. The true culmination of this process and the final clarification of all nuances won't occur until around April 20th. It's then that these two planets will meet again, but with Mercury now in direct motion, bringing new facts and more stable circumstances. Utilize today's energy for preparation and discussion of plans, but leave room for maneuver in the latter half of April. You'll have far more tools for a significant leap forward. Remember, what feels urgent today will take its true form only in about a month. March 16th, Mercury re-enters a tense interaction with Black Moon Lilith, offering you a chance to rectify past missteps. This aspect precisely mirrors the situation around February 10th. If, in the middle of last month, you encountered a frustrating misunderstanding, made an inaccuracy in affairs or documents, or uttered words you later regretted, today destiny opens a window of opportunity for correction. The current astrological configuration allows you to revisit old issues and dialogues that left you with a sense of dissatisfaction or an unpleasant lingering feeling. Now you can reevaluate your perspectives, clarify things with an opponent, or re-script a conversation that didn't go well. Use this day to dot the I's and cross the T's, clear the air of unspoken issues, and rectify what previously seemed irrevocably damaged. This is an excellent time to release mental tension and restore harmony in communication, transforming a past error into valuable experience. Strive to act consciously, so this time you can definitively close the chapter on the matter that caused concern. March 19th, a new moon in Pisces graces your 10th house of career and public image, initiating a fresh chapter in your professional life and social standing. A new moon always signifies the dawn of new possibilities within the sector of career and status. It ignites an energetic flow aimed at bolstering your authority and professional reputation. This is a time when others will begin to recognize and value your accomplishments. Expect shifts in your work schedule or responsibilities. You might gain new powers, acquire subordinates, or experience a change in your dynamic with superiors. This period is highly favorable for engaging with government agencies, processing important documents, and obtaining official certifications. It's also an opportune moment to focus on your parents' affairs and assist them with their current needs. Furthermore, the new moon's energy may bring significant developments to your partner's life, which will indirectly influence your shared plans. This is a season of renewal, empowering you to ascend to a new level of responsibility and recognition. March 20th, the Sun crosses the threshold into Aries, marking the day of the spring equinox. This is one of the year's most significant energetic turning points, the official start of astronomical spring in the northern hemisphere, symbolizing a powerful awakening of nature's life force and the beginning of a new cycle of growth. From a personal achievement perspective, the spring equinox ushers in a phase of actively manifesting ideas and intentions that were planted as far back as late December of the previous year. The seeds you sowed during the winter solstice now receive the vital energy needed to sprout. The time for contemplation and internal preparation concludes, giving way to decisive action as your visions begin to take tangible form. This is a perfect moment to launch significant projects and boldly embrace change, harnessing the potent natural impulse of renewal. The universe currently supports all endeavors aimed at expansion and progress. March 21st, Mercury concludes its retrograde phase and stations direct, bringing an end to a period of delays and misunderstandings. On this pivotal day, the planet returns to the same zodiacal degree it last occupied on February 12th. This offers a prime opportunity to revisit important discussions, reignite promising ideas, or resume processes that were significant to you in mid-February. If you encountered obstacles, bureaucratic hurdles, or frustrating plan disruptions during the retrograde cycle from February 26th to March 21st, you'll now find that matters begin to progress much more swiftly and efficiently. For your sign, this direct station in the 10th house promises long-awaited clarity in key professional areas. Expect transparency in dealing with documentation, reporting, and official requests. It will become significantly easier to find common ground with employers, clients, and business partners. Any friction in negotiations will dissipate, and conflicts with management or colleagues that arose in recent weeks will be successfully resolved. This is a time for decisive forward momentum and the final affirmation of your career plans. March 22nd, and the Sun conjoins Neptune in your 11th house, laying the groundwork for your vision of the future for an entire year ahead. The 11th house is the sector of our hopes, long-term plans, and the blueprint for what we aspire to achieve. Neptune, the planet of dreams and inspiration, can imbue this day with a special magic, yet also blur the lines of reality. During this time, it is critically important to maintain focus on a positive scenario for unfolding events, while simultaneously avoiding extremes. The energy of this aspect can trigger sharp fluctuations in your assessment of prospects, from excessive, unfounded optimism to unwarranted pessimism. To avoid missteps, strive to adhere to the golden mean and do not succumb to fleeting moods. The astrological climate on March 22nd and 23rd is not conducive to objective analysis, so it's best to postpone any irrevocable decisions and final conclusions for a couple of days. Allow yourself to dream a little, but don't rush to turn those dreams into rigid commitments until Neptune's mist has fully cleared. March 25th, this will be one of the most pivotal dates of the month. The Sun forms a precise conjunction with Saturn in your 11th house. This event marks the commencement of a new annual cycle for your social achievements, personal responsibility, and systematic goal realization. The 11th house governs our future and our role within the collective, and strict Saturn's presence urges you to a serious revaluation of your ambitions. This day will be a moment of truth, where you'll define the cost of success and the sacrifices or limitations you're willing to embrace to achieve your dreams. You are now laying the groundwork for your future stability. This is not a time for idle fantasies, but for the conscious embrace of responsibility. You'll have to honestly confront the question, am I ready for the discipline and sustained effort that will be required to manifest my plans? The decisions made on March 25th will serve as your long-term compass, helping to structure your efforts for the entire coming year, transforming vague intentions into concrete, tangible results. This initiates a period of maturation for your goals, where endurance, patience, and professionalism come to the forefront. March 28th, Saturn and Pluto form a precise harmonious configuration, and its influence will set a defining backdrop for all of 2026. This rare aspect between such influential planets symbolizes powerful support for your personal initiatives from the external world and social structures. A period of global shifts and societal trends is unfolding, opening new avenues for long-term progress. This period holds particular fortune for your sign, beyond the harmonious interplay between Saturn and Pluto themselves. Both planets form exceptionally favorable connections to your first house, the sector of personal identity and life force. This means your efforts will be bolstered not only by discipline and perseverance, but also by a potent transformative power. Circumstances will align in your favor, helping you solidify your authority and confidently advance toward your objectives. This is a time when the very fabric of the external world begins to actively contribute to your personal growth. March 30th, Venus, the planet of harmony and material values, transitions into Taurus, entering your 12th house of hidden matters and subconscious realms, where she will remain until April 24th. For Gemini, this transit marks a period of engaging with internal and concealed resources. It's an opportune time to manage personal savings or strengthen income streams that you prefer to keep private. This is a period for building a secure financial foundation quietly and peacefully. In your personal life, past connections may resurface. This is a suitable time for heartfelt conversations or reconnecting with former partners with whom you've maintained warm, trusting relationships. Such interactions will bring a sense of peace and pleasant reminiscences. Furthermore, Venus's transit through the 12th house will positively impact your well-being. You'll experience a surge of vitality and inner renewal. It's an ideal time to embark on comprehensive wellness programs, restorative retreats, or any practices aimed at restoring physical and mental equilibrium. I wish you, dear Gemini, an exceptionally successful and productive March. I would be delighted by your subscriptions to the channel.